Hi, hello, welcome back. So for today, let's discuss on the properties of parabola given na horizontal orientation siya or again ano nga ba yung pag sinabi nating horizontal orientation? So yung graph niya is yung graph natin sa horizontal is it can be facing left or it can be facing right. So yan yung mga indicators natin na horizontal siya or along the x-axis yung graph niya. Okay, so we have here our standard form of the equation that is y minus k quantity squared is equals to 4a times x minus h. So ito yung standard form natin. And the vertex will be V is HK. So, ano yung H dyan at saka yung K, yan yung vertex natin. And ang focus natin is F, H plus A, comma K. So, again, since horizontal orientation tayo, sa H tayo mag-add ng A. Then, we have here our directrix. So, yung directrix natin, that is the line, di ba? That is A units away from our vertex. So, yung formula niya is this is x minus a. This is x minus a. So x minus a, that is the formula for our directrix. Then our axis of symmetry, we have here y is equals to k. So yan yung divide ng ating parabola into two equal parts. Then we have here the endpoints of our latus rectum that can be solved as h plus a, comma, k plus minus 2a. So, yan yung sa horizontal orientation ng ating parabola. Okay, so let's have some example to understand yung mga properties natin. So we have here example number 1, y squared is equals to negative 4x. As you can see, wala tayong, di ba, wala tayong vertex. I mean, yung vertex natin is at 0, 0. So hindi siya nakasulat in a form na y minus k. So we have here, this is just equal to y minus 0 squared is equal to negative 4x minus 0. So with that, ang vertex natin is at 0, 0. So, ano yung magiging focus natin? So, let's solve muna for our A. How are we going to solve for A? We have here 4A is equal to, ano yung dito? We have negative 4. So, A will be now negative 4. So, divide natin negative 4 by 4. That is negative 1. So, ang A natin is negative 1. Okay, so we have now our vertex. So let's solve for our focus. Focus natin, we have h plus a, comma k. So meron tayong f. Ano yung h natin? We have 0 plus negative 1, then comma k. So, comma 0, sorry. Then we have f, 0 minus 1, that is negative 1, comma 0. So ito yung focus natin. Ito yung directrix na, ito yung focus natin at saka ito yung vertex natin. Okay, now punta tayo sa pag-solve ng ating directrix. So, directrix tayo. Directrix. So, meron tayong x is equals to h minus a. So, yan yung formula ng directrix natin, di ba? So, we have here x is equals to ano yung h natin? That is 0, 0 minus negative 1 since ang a natin is negative 1. So, meron na tayong 0 plus 1 equal yan sa 1. So, ang directrix natin is x is equal to 1. So, yan yung directrix natin. Okay, so meron na tayong vertex, meron na tayong focus, meron na tayong directrix. Ito yung, ano yung axis of symmetry natin? Axis of symmetry. So, meron tayong y is equal to k. So, ano yung k natin? So, we have 0, y is equal to 0. So, yan yung axis of symmetry. Then, last, we have the endpoints. Endpoints ng ating latus rectum. Endpoints of latus rectum. So, formula natin h plus A, comma, K plus minus 2A. So, ano yung first point? Then, we have tayo P1. We have 0 plus negative 1, comma, 0 plus 2 times, plus muna tayo ha, 2 times negative 1. Okay, so ito is, P1 natin is negative 1. Then 2 times negative 1, that is negative 2. So we have here our P1 is negative 1, negative 2. Then, yung P2 naman natin, magiging, P2 natin is, we have here 0 plus negative 1, comma, that is 0 plus, sorry, we have 0 minus 2 times negative 1. So, ito ay P2 natin, 0 minus 1, that is negative 1. Negative 2 times negative 1, that is positive 2. So, we have negative 1, 2. So, ito yung endpoints ng latus rectum natin. Okay? So, naka-follow ba? If we try to graph that one, so let's try to graph na lang this one, ha? So, we have there at our graph, we have 0, 0, dito yung vertex. Okay, saan yung negative 1? We have negative 1, negative 1, 0. So, ito yung focus natin. So, ang yung endpoints ng latus rectum natin, we have negative 1 and 2, 1, 2. So, we have 1, 2, then we have 1, 2. We have negative 1, negative 2, then we also have negative 1, 2. So, yung magiging graph natin is somewhat like this. Okay, then, ano yung directrix natin, that is x is equals to 1. So, we have here 1. So, ito yung magiging directrix natin. So, this is x is equals to 1. And yung, ano natin, axis of symmetry, ito yung axis of symmetry natin. Along this is y is equal to 0. So, yan yung magiging graph natin. Take note, pag yung A natin is negative, negative negative yung A natin, ang graph natin is, doon siya naga-face sa left side. Again ha, doon naga-face, dito naga-face sa left side yung graph natin if ang A natin is negative. So, dito siya naga-face. So, dyan siya naga-face. Okay? So, let's have example number 2. So, we have example number 2. That is y squared equals to 4x. So, the same lang tayo. The same lang tayo, di ba? Sa look at natin ng number 1, ha? The same lang tayo. However, positive yung 4x natin. So, we have here again our a that is 0, 0. Yung 4a natin is equals to 4. So, a natin is equal to 1. So, ano yung magiging focus natin? Focus natin is f, that is h, plus a, comma, k. So, yung magiging focus natin now will be f is 0 plus 1, comma 0. So, this is f is 1, 0. Then, we have here now our directrix. So, yung C natin, that is directrix ha. Ito yung directrix natin. We have x equals to h minus a. So, x is equals to, ano yung h natin? 0 minus 1. So, yung x natin is negative 1. Ano yung axis of symmetry natin? Y is equal to k. So, this is equal to 0. And yung endpoints ng latus rectum, endpoints, we have, okay, so yung endpoints natin, we have h plus a, comma, k plus minus 2a. So, ganyan yung formula ha. So, yung endpoints ng latus rectum natin magiging, okay, please, let's ignore that one. Okay, so we have here P, yung endpoints ha, we have 0 plus 1, comma, 0 plus minus 2 times 1. So, ano nga ba yung P1 natin? 0 plus 1, that is 1. 0 plus 2. 2 times 1 is 2 man. So, we have here, ito yung magiging points natin ha. That is 1, 0 plus minus 2. So, yung P1 natin, we have 1, 0. 0 plus 2, that is, P1 natin is 1 and 2. So, yung P2 natin is 1, 0 minus 2. So, meron tayong P2 natin is, we have 1, negative 2. So, ito yung mga points natin. Again, let's graph that one. Okay, so yung vertex natin again ha, yung vertex natin is 0, 0. So, dito yung 0, 0. Yung focus is 1, 0. Ito yung 1, 0. Then, yung, okay, endpoints ng latus rectum, we have 1, 2, 1, and 2. Then, we have 1, negative 2. So, ito yung magiging tsura ng graph natin. So, parang ganyan. So, ano nga, ito yung latus rectum natin ha, ito yung endpoints. So, directrix natin is x negative 1. So, dito yung negative 1 natin. Ito yung x is equals to negative 1. And ito yung magiging, okay, y is equal to 0. Yan yung axis of symmetry natin. Okay, so ganyan tayo nag-graph ng ating mga um, given points natin. Okay? Okay, so what if we have your last example? Y minus 2 quantity squared is equal to negative 8x plus 1. So again, ano yung vertex natin? Ano yung h? So we have here our negative h, that is 1. So h natin is negative 1. Then yung negative k natin is negative 2. So yung k natin is 2. So hk yung vertex natin. So we have negative 1 and 2. Ang focus naman natin, okay, solve muna natin ang A bago tayo makasolve sa focus. So, yung A natin, we have here, di ba, dapat 4A siya. Yan yung length ng latus rectum, 4A. So, since negative 8 siya, so negative 8, that will be now A is equals to negative 8 divided by 4. So, negative 8 divided by 4, that is negative 2. So, ang A natin is negative 2. Okay, so meron na tayong vertex, meron na tayong A. So, let's solve for our focus. So, ang focus natin, H plus A, comma K. So, ano yung F natin? Ano yung H? We have negative 1. Ano yung A natin? That is negative 2. So, minus 2, comma 2. So, we have here our focus. That is negative 1 minus 2. We have negative 3, comma 2. So, yan yung magiging focus natin. Now, let's solve for our directrix. So, yung directrix natin, is x equals to h minus a. So, we have here, ano nga ba yung h natin? So, yung h natin, x equals to h natin, that is negative 1 minus negative 2. So, we have here negative 1 plus 2, negative 1 plus 2. So, this is equal to 1. So, yun yung magiging directrix natin. So, x is equals to 1 yung directrix natin. Now, our axis of symmetry, so y is equal to k. So, ano yung k natin? That is positive 2. So, y is equal to 2. Yan yung axis of symmetry. Now, lastly, we have here our endpoints ng latus rectum. So, endpoints. So, again ha, ano yung formula natin? Meron tayong h plus a, comma, k plus minus 2a. Okay, so, ano yung h natin? We have negative 1. Ano yung a, diba? Negative 2. So, minus 2 tayo, comma, k plus minus, okay, ano yung k pala natin? We have 2. So, palitan na natin yung k ng 2. Then, plus minus 2 times negative 1. So, we have here negative 1 minus 2. We have negative 3, comma, 2 plus minus negative 2 times negative 1. That is negative 2. Okay. Now, ano yung magiging point 1 natin? So, P1 natin, we have here negative 3, comma, 2 plus negative 2. So, ito is magiging P1 natin is negative 3. 2 plus negative 2, that is 0. So, yung P2 natin, magiging negative 3, comma, 2 minus negative 2. So, this will be now P2 negative 3, comma, negative times negative that is positive. Therefore, we have 2 plus 2 that is equal to 4. So, yan yung magiging points natin. Okay, so let's graph this one. So, dito na lang. Okay, so we have negative 1, 2. So, we have negative 1 and 2. Yan yung vertex. Ang focus natin, negative 3 to negative 3 and 2. So, we have negative 3, 2. Ano nga ba yung endpoints natin? We have negative 3, 0. So, negative 3, 0. And we have negative 3, 4. So, negative 3 and 4. So, we have here dito. So, kung i-graph natin ito siya, we have here like this. So, basta, ano na siya, na-hit niya yung, ganyan. Parang ganyan yung graph niya. Okay? So, ito yung, ano natin ha. So, please don't mind na lang the imperfect graph. Okay, so yan yung magiging, ito yung vertex natin ha. This vertex, ito yung focus, ito yung endpoints ng latus rectum natin. Okay, so dapat ha yung parang sa kanina yung line natin is dapat dun sa endpoint ng ating latus rectum. Okay, now let's graph our directrix that is x equals to 1. So dito yung 1 natin, so dito yung directrix natin. So, dito yung x equals to 1. Then, yung axis of symmetry na y is equal to 2, dito siya. So, yan yung y is equal to 2. Other use broken line, so let's just use straight line dito. Okay, so ganyan tayo mag-graph ng ating parabola. Okay, so I hope may na-learn kayo. So, if my question, just ask in the comment section. If wala naman, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. Again, thank you and bye-bye. God bless.